You don't have the time to take days off. There's no days off. If you're a single dad or a parent, you have no time for days off, or a single mom, you have no time for days off. I'm speaking directly to the single dads especially, but you don't have time to take days off. You might be feeling off today. Maybe you woke up, you're feeling off. You're like, oh man, my strength's not there. I'm not going to work out. I just feel a little groggy. I'm just going to go back to sleep. You can't do that. You got to push through. How are you going to do that? How do you push through on those days where you are feeling off, where you do want to go back to sleep, where you don't want to work out because you don't feel like you have the strength? You don't make the business calls that you need to make. You don't do those social media posts that you know you need to do in order to grow your business. There's no days off, and you got to figure out how you're going to do that. How do you push yourself forward on those days where you're just not feeling it? I wasn't feeling it this morning, and it's not the first time. I mean, it's a lot of work. I put a lot of work in. If you watch me, if you check me out on Instagram, you'll know I put in the work every single day. I'm posting every single day. If not, there's a post or a reel, and then I got stories, multiple stories every day, documenting what I do every single day. There's an early wake up. It's a 2:45 wake up, reading, reflection. I'll probably jump in a cold shower. At least every other day, I'm jumping in the cold shower, sometimes consecutive days. I was doing it for a long time, every single day. Then followed up by a workout. Now I'm working out early in the morning. Now my schedule has shifted a little bit, so now I'm doing 2 workouts. I do like a basic workout in the morning. I'm doing like push-ups, maybe a little bit of abs. I like to do abs when my stomach is empty, when I first wake up. And then later in the day, I'm hitting the gym. I joined the gym. But I didn't feel it this morning. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do anything. I got to the gym and I was like, man, I'm tired as fuck and I don't want to do anything. But you have to push through. You have to push through, and it's about that discipline. And where I've learned, where I failed in the past, and now what I've learned is it's that self-talk. It's what I'm saying to myself. It's what you're saying to yourself when you're in those times of adversity, when you're not feeling it, or maybe you feel like you deserve a day off, or maybe you feel like you've been working hard enough and you deserve to eat that donut, or that piece of pizza, or that ice cream. Man, shit, that stuff gets me all the time. I mean, I got a little girl, what does she want? She wants pizza, ice cream, donuts. A lot of times, I'll get her a little something, but I can't touch it. I can't have any of it. We have pizza night every other Friday. Sorry, a call just came in. We have pizza night every other Friday because I have her every 2 weeks, and Friday nights are pizza night. Now, I've allotted myself that time or that night to have that pizza. So during the day, I'll cut my calories back. I'll cut back my macros, and so I can have some pizza. But what happens? I always go overboard, right? I always eat too much, more than I should. I bet you know what I'm talking about, right? And the ice cream. I'm like, oh, we can get a little ice cream. I can control myself, but I can't. And this is what, discipline's so hard that you have to really lock in your discipline. And so it's like that self-talk. So today when I was at the gym, using my discipline, I'm like, I'm going to go, right? Most of the time, just going to the gym is the hardest fucking part. But I got there and I started working. I could just tell. I could tell from the first pull-up that I did, from the first burpee when I was starting to warm up. I was like, man, the energy's just not there. And what am I going to say to myself? I'm going to say, just not feeling it today. I just don't have the energy today. I mean, that was the truth. That's what was going on internally. But then you got to flip that shit. You got to turn that around. You got to use that savage self-talk. You got to use that savage self-talk, and you got to get in there and you're saying no, I'm not quitting today. I don't care. I'm pushing through this because I'm a motherfucking savage. Ain't nothing going to stop me. I'm not taking no back steps, and I'm pushing through this. Why am I doing this? Am I doing it just for me? No, I'm doing it for my family. I'm doing it for my daughter. I'm doing it to create a better life. I'm doing it to build that mindset so that I can handle anything. It's not just the workout. It's the business later. It's making the videos like I'm making right now. I didn't want to come and make the video, but I have to because I commit to it, and it's something that I have to do to grow my business. To grow my business, to be there for you, to help people along the way. Listen, I was that single dad who I was making excuses all the time. I was operating off my feelings, and I was failing like a little bitch. Like a little fucking bitch. Failing, falling to that bottle, falling to that pizza, that food, drugs, marijuana. I used to do a lot of cocaine when I was living in Vegas, but I don't do that anymore. I didn't touch that in years. But since my daughter was born, I was drinking and smoking weed all the time. Not getting drunk, not getting wasted, but just, to keep that even keel, just to level me off is what I would tell myself. Just a little bit to level me off. I've been sober for over a year now. It's been over a year I've been sober and just straight up working on myself. And I wish I was just doing this right from the beginning. Since I was fucking 19, 18, I wish I had a father figure in my life to show me what it is to be disciplined and put in the work every damn day. I mean, I can only imagine where I'd be right now. So putting in the work, you know, and then how do you do it when you're not feeling? It's what you're saying to yourself. It's what you're saying to yourself. I'm going to be a savage. I'm getting up because my daughter needs me to get up. I'm getting up and I'm making these posts and I'm showing what I'm doing every single morning consistently. So somebody that needs to see it can see it. That's what happened with me. I started following somebody and what did I see? Posting every single day, every single morning, the early wake up, the workouts, the discipline, the mindset, how you build that mindset. It's all in your talk. It's all in your savage self-talk. Your kids are going to depend on you. I'm 44. I'm I'm over the hill, and you know I don't know what's next. I don't know what's going on, but like, yeah, don't make excuses. Don't say, oh, you're 30 and you're old. Like, dude, I'm 44 and I'm putting in the work every single day. And yeah, it's a lot of work. It's work. It's hard, but I'm building a stronger me, and I'm proud of that. And today I pushed through, and right now, actually, you know, as I'm talking about it, yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. My energy's getting pumped up, you know, and that'll be the same for you. Put in that work. Put in that work. And then when I'm done with this, I got to go do something to handle a client. I got to go handle a client and something I've been putting off, and I have to go handle it. You know, it's nonstop. It's that savage self-talk is going to keep you there. So just when you feel like giving up, remember who you're doing it for. Start talking to yourself. Are you going to be a little bitch? Oh, I don't feel like it today. Oh, I need a day off. Oh, I'm just going to go have a couple beers with my boys. Nah, fuck that. Bitches need that time off. Little bitches ain't feeling it. Little bitches need to stuff their face. You know, it's fucking ant. Fucking men, fucking savage ass men, don't follow those fucking bullshit vices, those bullshit feelings. They push through. They go on for their family. They act like a fucking savage. They don't drink. Real men don't go out and drink after work. Real men come home and take care of business with their family. Hey, if it's after work, it's family time. If you're like me and some nights you don't have your family with you, then you're doing something to better yourself. There's always work to be done. Every time that you don't progress, you're taking a back step. There's no backstepping. Step up and be a man. Let's fucking go.